Okay, so we've seen how to safely keep ourselves with the underhook. We've seen how to create the knee torque. Okay, and the main goal of the knee torque, okay, will be to get to the dogfight position. Okay, to be either able to roll your partner or to try to take them down. Okay, that's the basic premise of the underhook half guard game. And once you have that knee torque, and we get to the dogfight, there's going to be two situations. Okay, I'll show you what a dogfight is now in a second, and then I'll show you the two different situations we can get ourselves into. So our whole goal here, guys, when we get close, okay, more, to get our knee torque, okay, nice and tight, so that we can start building ourselves up here, okay, into what we call dogfight position. Okay, I still have Adam's leg hooked, okay, and they call it dogfight because it looks like we're two dogs pushing into each other, like wrestling each other like so. Okay, but I have the advantage in the situation. Okay, I have the underhook here, okay, and I have his legs stuck between mine. Okay, in this position, the two situations we need to know about, okay, are, does he have the overhook here? Okay, people call this a whizzer as well, a wrestling term. Okay, does he have the overhook, or are his hands on the floor? Okay, and does he not have the overhook? Okay, so a whizzer or no whizzer. Okay, if he doesn't have the whizzer, we're going to act a certain way. If he does have the whizzer, we're going to act a different way. Okay, so basically our goal is to get in there, get our knee torque, okay, set up properly, and then try to bring ourselves to our knees here. Okay, one common thing when you're going to your knees that's a quick mistake just to eliminate. Okay, you can be on your elbow, okay, or your hand, but you do not have to be. Okay, most of the time, if you're posting or on your elbow, he's going to be pushing into you a lot. Okay, so a lot of the time when you knee torque, you get up, okay, without actually putting your hand or your elbow on the mat. So you just pivot on your shoulder, okay, to then get to your elbow and get up. Okay, once we're here, let's look at situations with the whizzer. Okay, once he has the whizzer, that means I can't go to his back. Okay, so the basic interplay here will be working to drive into him, okay, and using our free hand to try to bring his legs together, okay, and try to get a double leg. Okay, and this can happen via an underhook on the leg. Okay, you could be pulling his hips in here. Okay, this could happen from a pant grip, okay, or my hand could be free and then I reach. Okay, so it could happen from any of those things. That's my first initial momentum, is driving into him, okay, trying to stay tight with my head, and then just try to drive and keep walking him to the mat. Okay, from this energy, okay, of driving into him, we can also try to roll him the other direction. And why can we try roll him? Because he has his arm locked up here. Okay, so he has no base, okay, on that side. Okay, so when we shift underneath him here, okay, his arm is stuck in. Should he want the base, okay, now his hand is out, okay, and we have other options here to start attacking with different techniques. So this will be the basic play here, is he has the overhook, I get to my knees, okay, I try to run him over, okay, and I also try to shovel underneath him and then roll him back. Okay, so the tackling over is usually quite easy. If you're persistent and you keep your weight in, eventually someone can cave, or they cave right away. What's a bit more tricky is rolling back. Okay, so let's look at the details for that. And what we don't want to do, guys, although it can work, we don't want to just try to make a big random dive underneath our partner. Okay, we want to try to be accurate with the technique. And let me show you what that entails. Okay, so I'm here, we create the knee torque, okay, and we get to the dogfight here. Okay, I'm just trying to talk to the camera here. Okay, right now we can say Adam's knee is on the mat. Okay, with my knee torque, I want to get his knee off the mat. Okay, so I'm trying to drive into him, and I'm also, sorry, I'll talk around the corner here, no, don't move. I'm also using my knee torque, look, to try to lift his leg off the ground. Okay, so right now his knee is down, now his knee is up. Okay, knee down, okay, knee up. If his knee's down, like this, he should be trying to tackle him. Look, now his knee came up. Okay, what that will allow, okay, is for my hips, okay, to get in underneath his knee here. Okay, so now I have super strong torque on his knee. So we're here, okay, I lift his knee, look, I fall to my shoulder, okay, and then I drop my hips underneath. So now I've basically just made a shelf. Okay, so Adam's like halfway between the two. I have the knee torqued here, so if he steps that way, okay, it's awkward, I have good control. If he steps that way, okay, I still have good control. Okay, so I basically get his knee, look, up off the ground, and then shovel my hip in underneath. Okay, the whole time my hip stays underneath. This will either bring me right to a sweep. Okay, so I get up, I'm trying to drive into him, I lift his leg, I tilt myself, okay, and sweep him all the way to the top. Okay, or it's going to make him take the whizzer out, post the hand, and then we can look to take his back, like I was talking about before. Okay, so the main dynamic, once you have the underhook and the knee torque, okay, is keep your knee torque around the corner, get to your knees, try to drive him. Okay, if you can't drive him, okay, try to keep this leg up off the ground, dive underneath, okay, boom, and then bring his hip on top of you. Now you just keep shoveling and get to the top, or he'll post his hand. Okay, this means his base is now open, and I have the ability to look for his back. Okay, and we can just work back and forth like this. Okay, so when you are in the dogfight, okay, your main goal is identify the whizzer, okay, or no whizzer. Okay, if he has a whizzer, has the overhook, we're looking to tackle and drive him over, okay, or looking to shovel underneath and knee torque. Okay, so anytime there's an overhook, those are your two main go-tos. Tackling, trying to swivel and roll him back. Okay, again, be careful and keep your knee torque strong. We don't want to dive underneath. Let me show here real quick. We don't want to dive underneath recklessly, okay, and lose your leg work. Okay, so you work hard to get your leg positioning, to get to your knee torque here. Okay, we don't want to just like be reckless and try to roll them and lose control of the leg. Okay, I need to be accurate. Okay, here the whole time, look, the whole time. If I can keep this leg, look, the whole way through, okay, it's gonna be better. Okay, we'll get into some passing too off the sweeps. But you have to be accurate with the leg work. Okay, so main goals, when someone whizzers you from the dogfight, tackle, roll back. The roll back will open up, taking the back also. Okay, next video we'll look at when they don't have the whizzer.